Always a minute late. I was aiming for 11:30. Good morning. Yeshua blessings, everyone. How is everyone today? I'm like nice and chipper and perky this morning. I'm like, beautiful day. Can't wait to tackle it. What's on the agenda, Heavenly Abba? I spent 3 hours this morning in worship, prayer, and fellowship. I did miss Coach Dave Daubenmeyer, but I was up at 6:30. Well, no, actually 6:45 to be technically fair. And I stayed awake since then. And I'm just in a great, fantastic mood, even though it's humid and raining outside. I even, took my hat off, okay? I took my collection and beloved hats off. Well, there's a few more hats I want to get. And a few, couple of them that I have now need to be replaced. I've worn them so much. But anyway, I took my hats off for you guys. Did my hair. Decided to look like the girl Yud-Hey-Vav-Hey created me to be. Instead of hiding behind a hat. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Ossifer Hot. How are you? Kratom. 2 teaspoons. I don't like this strain. I like the green Magda or the red Bali. So anyway, I've got absolutely nothing to talk about or good to say. Well, it's not that I don't have anything good to say. I just have nothing to talk about. So I figured, hey, why not? Best time for it, right? I want my HTV. I want it now. And I want it live. I know. Everybody's like, no, we have to update you, Holly. That's Holly version 1.0. We got to get you to Holly version 2.0. We're going to do HB TV. I'm like, no. I like being the outdated, old version, useless model that nobody wants. I'm staying HTV. So, I had a good dream last night. Did you hear the latest Confessionals episode? No, I did not. What were they talking about? I love Tony Merkel's work. I was catching him live on, what was it, Instagram or Twitter? One of the two. I did an interview with him once. I want to go back on his show and give him more interviews. But he only left it for, I never watched it, but he left it for the people that, subscribe to him and pay for him. Good morning, James Pollock. How are you? Sitting here with Mom at the river. Well, I hope that you and your mom enjoy the beautiful nature around you that Abba has supplied for us. Yeah, I'm going to take Keeper to the park again. And it's beautiful. It really is. I don't want to show anyone, that way no one can locate me. They'd be like, I know what park she goes to. Not going to happen. But yeah, I've been spending a lot of time outside. As much as I can. I did not clean last night. Instead, I cooked. I cooked a couple of meals. And I ate like a queen. Pastor Dana and then a friend who had a dream in 2018. I don't have the timestamp for the 2018 part. Okay. Unfortunately, but we'll find out. It really confirms some things. He does great work. Right over there. Oh, I'm doing great. I didn't finish cleaning my kitchen. I didn't clean last night. Instead, I just cooked. My pasta dish, oh, it came out phenomenal. The last time I made it, it was too much. I was like, ugh. But this time, it came out phenomenal. And guess what? By accident, I left out the salami. And I had a big discussion with Abba saying, I know this is going against what you want me to do. We're not supposed to eat pork. They're our friends, not our food. But just this one dish. Well, anyway, somehow or another, I forgot the salami. Keeper and Seva, my cat and dog, love me now. Absolutely adore me, love me, and follow me around the house because I forgot the salami. Which means they get it. Because I said, Abba, you know, just when it comes to this one pasta dish, since I'm such a picky eater, can I still, you know, have the salami in it? Well, anyway, lo and behold, last night I forget the salami for my infamous pasta dish and famous pasta dish. And you know what? It turned out really good, even without the salami. I was like, wow, huh, I like it. And I'm keeping Torah. And I'm not eating my friends. And, yeah. I don't have a bellyache or a stomach ache or anything today. You know, pork gives me bellyaches and stomach aches. I wouldn't even be able to sneak pork right now. Because if I ate pork, and then all of a sudden you see me doubled over, you're going to say, were you wrapping your cheese in prosciutto or salami, Holly? What did you eat? So, but hey, there are some times, in all fairness, that my irritable bowel syndrome sets itself off under duress and pressure and just, so not all the time is that true, but I'm just joking around anyway. But is yourself, I hope not, Amos. I certainly do not want to be related to that woman. Oh man, when I worked for AT&T, I set up a field trip with all my coworkers, right? I got also all tickets to David Letterman, but they were free anyway. But I just made sure that we'd be there and we'd get into David Letterman. So I think I saw Gina Davis, Martha Stewart. I think Jamie Foxx was supposed to be there, but he backed out. And that's when we got Martha Stewart or something like that. She was a fill-in. And I was sitting there next to my boss. I was like, oh, no, I can't stand this woman. I'm like, I don't know what it is about her. Man, I kid you not. She's down there, and Dave Letterman is trying to run his show live, right? Kenzie, I love you. Trying to run his show live. And Martha Stewart, I kid you not, is basically commenting him these snide comments, basically kind of cutting David Letterman off and directing his show and directing him. And I was like, wow, this woman's like, no, what it is like I moved in here and I only got half of the place really cleaned, and I really wanted to finish it up. But I'm kind of like anal when it comes to cleaning. I scrub everything. I like to keep things immaculate. I like things put away. I don't like clutter. I don't like garbage on the floor. I understand I don't have furniture, so everything is on the floor, but like I like things clean, neat, and just, you gotta see my kitchen. I really like my kitchen a lot. Except for one box, everything is organized. So, and once I finish everything, I get the fun part of decorating. I can't wait for that. But I'm not decorating until the whole place is scrubbed clean. So after the kitchen is the bathroom, after that, I'm going to redo the carpets and shampoo them again. They were steam cleaned, but I want to go over them a second time. And then my back hallway. And that's it. And there's a couple things I want to build. So I'm going to go steal my friend's tools. I'm going to build myself a couple of things. I did carpentry work for 2 years of my life. I was a plumber's apprentice for like 6 months, and I even was reading the New Jersey code books and everything. I was reading the books, how to do stuff. And then on the job, I was going in and doing it. My boss was leaving me, jackass that owned the business. I wanted to take his business over from him, but anyway, to become a licensed plumber takes a lot. And then, anyway, I learned a lot by reading the books for plumbing and the code books. That guy would laugh at me when I would get hurt on the job, so he would actually set me up to get hurt. I didn't respect him at all. But anyway, I just don't have my tools. I have some tools. I was separated from my possessions, but then again, I kind of gave them up anyway. I used to have everything under the sun I could possibly want or dream of. And I parted with my possessions back in 2015. 2016. No, 2015. And it was good. But I think I'm gonna borrow my friend's tools. He's got everything I could need. Ow. Come on, there you go. 6. I'm not even in my chat. What are you guys talking about? Oh no, guys, I'm angry. I'm turning green. Run! I have 32 cat toys on the floor. Oh, you should see the toys for my cat and dog. My dog doesn't play tug of war anymore. She's got 3 bones, a Kong, 2 balls. Sava, she's got 1, 2, 3. 22, 23 toys. She used to have more. Oh, don't tell Keeper that I have one hidden above the refrigerator. I've had one hidden above the refrigerator for a long time, and it's green. When I first got Keeper, I used to have one of those little Beanie Baby things. It was a green frog. It was green because when I was a little girl, my papa had given me one of those green wind-up frogs that you put in the bathtub, and its little legs go back and forth. So every time I took Keeper, like, on a car ride, I would harness her in, and I get the little green beanie bag, whatever, stuffed up animal frog, and I'd, like, stick it between her harness and her. So ever since then, Keeper has always had a green stuffed up animal as her little buddy companion when we go on short road trips. Long road trips, Sava gets to be her buddy. But, so anyway, where was I going with the green thing? I think that was pretty much it for my storytelling abilities. Good morning, Roxanne. How are you, sweetheart? 2 cats amused indoors. Oh boy. I went into my cat's... yeah, get this. I went into my cat's room this morning, and on my bed, there she lay, sprawled out, And I go over, I'm like, oh, Saba, I remember when you were just a cute little kitty. And I start headbutting her like she does me. And she didn't like me too much. I'm like, why are you squirming away from me? And she'd squirm away from me, and I'd get her and pull her back and give her a big bear hug. Oh, they're spoiled rotten. You should see while I was seeing when I was cooking last night. And Saba always gets fed first. When you give treaties to the both of them, I love you, Sylph. It's great to see you. Hi. You always give Saba first and then keep her. They picked out last night. I fed them so well. So I don't have too much to talk about, really. I kind of watched the news a little bit today, but I'm not really commenting. So, we got a comment, guys. Of course, when my hands are full, my nose itches, right? Gotta be right at that moment. So we have a comment, guys. I guess it's like, what, in the northeast at dusk, in the northwest in the morning. I tried to see it last night, but chemtrails were outside. And that's weird because a few nights ago I was looking at my compass in the northeast and my compass and my cell phone were off. They were completely off, and I remember getting out paper and writing down the compass. It just, something about the compass to the northeast was standing out to me. Couldn't put my finger on it. Now guys, I'm like out of the loop completely. I went on sabbatical, training with Russ Dizdar, Tom Dunn. I went from there on hiatus. So I'm definitely beyond out of the loop. But then, anyway, I hear these people, I hear one of my neighbors talking about a comet. I'm like, oh, geez, here we go. And I don't really listen to this person at all about anything. So then I'm online, and again, somebody brings it up about a comet. Who was I talking to yesterday? I forget. I was actually, like, verbally speaking with somebody yesterday. And I can't, for the life of me, remember who. Well, anyway, this is an important thing. They told me about the comet, right? So then I put up a post on YouTube about the comet, and then someone directed me to a channel on YouTube that we're reading from Enoch. And they said, well, a comet is basically a portal being open. If you listen to Enoch, our sun goes through different portals and there's windows. Hey, it's bright. It's good to see you. And there's different portals, right? So, yeah, just, you gotta watch the video. I have to wash my hands. I'll be right back. Let me try to find the video, though. Hey, Rintintin, it's great to see you. I love you. Corona, you had the corona? Oh, I'm so sorry, Roxanne. I hope you feel better. Oh, that sucks. I heard it's like that, the flu, a cold, and stomach bug. You get aches and pains on the side of your chest. Right? I'm glad that you're feeling better. I'm sorry that happened to you. See? My kratom pills. I get like, I don't know, 7 or 8 out of 2 teaspoons, and it'll last me all day. It helps with my physical pain. And, you know, scrubbing floors on your hands and knees can be painful. Or scrubbing the ceiling. Yeah. I want this place immaculate. Get out all the allergens, dirt, and everything else. I cleaned out, like, that's why my eyes are so dark. This is allergies that have turned into a sinus infection. And cleaning this house, I'm sure has stirred up stuff, but I've been using hot water and vinegar. And then, like, Mr. Bubbles seems to work good for, like, grease stains on cabinets and whatnot. I can't wait till this. I had a funny comment, but I like funny comments. Ceiling scrubbing is a huge pain. Peace. See you later. It is a huge, but I want to clean in here. There were people that lived here before me. But even if I wanted to paint, this would have needed to happen. But now that I'm done cleaning, it looks like I painted in here. Oh, the kitchen. You should see the kitchen. It's like awesome. Well, when I finish, it'll look better, but... Ow. So far, so good. I'm dropping everything. Ow. Chopping rails. Put the mask on, Holly. Absolutely not bright. No. No. I'm a non-masker bright. Nope. That is advice I do not take. So, but yeah, I don't have too much to discuss. I'm just kind of checking base, saying hi to all of you. To my chicken griddles. That was tasty to have. Yes, he does protect. That's why I don't need a mask. And if you look inside the instruction inserts to your masks, it says that your mask will not protect you from COVID-19. How about them apples? Your funny mask? Prayer focus is staying connected at all times. Oh, my funny... I should go to the dollar store. I can't. All my money I spent on food. I'm broke because I spent every last penny on food. And it's nice. I've been eating a lot. But I forgot to, like, buy dessert. So I bought really good food, but I forgot about... I wanted to get Italian ice, and I remember walking down the aisle at the food store thinking, boy, Italian ice would be really nice. And I went looking for it, but I got distracted by other people looking at me, so I forgot all about the Italian ice. Here will restore you to total wellness. I pray in agreement with Rin Tin Tin for you, Roxanne. Am I into code searching? Oh boy, I wish I knew how to read Hebrew and I knew how to use the software. I would like to. No, but I do Holy Bible studies with a group that is into that. But I don't personally know anything about it. I think it's like an encouraging message from Yud Hey Vav Hey to us. I don't think that it should be used as a tool to predict future events at all. And the code searchers that I'm acquainted with don't use it as prediction devices. They use it as they look at it as, okay, Heavenly Abba left us a message, and it's there to encourage us and inspire us and to keep preserved in Yeshua HaMashiach and to continue to occupy until his second return, which is very soon. Very soon. So they looked up my name. So I'm in there. Long story short, it basically says Holly Baglio, she's mine. Yud Hey Vav Hey, Yud Hey Vav Hey, Yud Hey Vav Hey, Yud Hey Vav Hey. So I'm his, he's mine. That's it. That's why I call him my golden bow, and I'm his white hot silver arrow. That's my personal, intimate, active relationship with him. Just as I know all of you guys have an intimate, active, personal relationship with him. So, yes, what was asked was do not be mused. Well, I'm not going to be muzzled, and that mask is muzzling. I get free food at 2 different food banks. Yeah, I should look into food banks. Yeah, I better put on a mask right now, Bright. I don't want to infect you. You might get holly cooties. Just because you're sitting on the other side of the screen does not mean that the screen is going to protect you from holly cooties, Bright. I'm not quite sure your mask will be sufficient. Bright, do you have a gas mask on hand? You might want to grab it. That being in this chat room could be highly dangerous. I'm busting your chops, Bright. Did you think of that video link I sent? I gotta finish watching it, is what I gotta do, Kenzie. I started watching it, got distracted. I hate when that happens. Yeah, my list of finish watching videos just like increased by, oh, it's only 27 videos. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, first. Here.
From the
Wow. Here's a link. I'll tell you what it is in a second. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, I put my videos on private from yesterday. I took one look at my eyes. I was like, oh my gosh, they look so black. Why do they look so black? And it's like, duh, I have like sinus and allergy problems, and I'm cleaning my house. Yeah, duh. No wonder why. And I got too self-conscious, and I put the video on private. It's like, who really cares? Although I get on here with a baseball cap, and one might think I wouldn't do that and take better care of myself. So today, I want you guys to know that I got dressed up and put on makeup just for you. I was planning to take the shower anyway, except, see, I took one last night. So I was planning to wake up and clean this morning and then take one again tonight. But no, instead, I changed it all around. I took a shower for you. No, I took a shower for me again. But I put on makeup and did my hair for you guys today. I just want you to know that. I did that because I care about you. I care if I hurt your eyes. Had a blackout in the neighborhood last night. I'm so sorry. Is it due to the comment? Okay, so I dropped the link. The first link that I dropped in the chat room, that is GOCC Sabbath lesson, Time and Portals, Angelic. It's by the original Judah 12 channel. Okay, there is something I disagree with. And I'm not challenging these gentlemen, but I am going to say it, and with all due respect, but at the beginning of their video, I put this up on Facebook. You know what, if you want to see what I had to say, sorry, I just got distracted. I'm not going to comment. There's things that I don't agree with that they say at the beginning of the video. Like, it was a Gentile that, like, started to worship these portals and powers and drew symbols to them. Well, you're forgetting about Jewish mysticism. That's Jewish magic, and that teaches you how to get around angels. And although I may be a Gentile, it was a Jew who taught me that Jewish mysticism. It wasn't a Gentile. It was a Jew who showed me those symbols and everything. So don't say that the Gentiles did it and made worship to these portals and to all of these things. And it was a Gentile that came up with these symbols. And it was a Gentile that gave this to the rest of mankind to worship. Because as I remember correctly, it was a Jew who taught me Jewish mysticism to get around the angels and principalities and powers. It was a Gentile that taught me. That was a Jew. So maybe in my finite understanding, you know what? That's because of my experience. That's my experience with it. It wasn't a Gentile that taught me. It was a Jew that taught me. In all fairness and honesty. So I'm not quite sure that a Gentile created that. We might be talking about two different things. But anyway, the rest of the video, you guys will love the rest of the video. Check it out, definitely. Alright, so then the second one is what Kenzie brought up. This one that I haven't finished watching, excuse me. Clean off that. I already took a shower. I don't smell bad. I smell like cool water. That's what I smell like, my perfume. So anyway, I've lost a lot of my viewers. Yeah, because I'm not talking about anything important right now. Okay, that second video is what Kenzie brought up. It's not that I'm not talking about anything important. That's the church next door. YouTube's given me at least 2 copyright strikes because of the church bells. It's like, gee, thanks. Much appreciated. There's nothing I can do about the church bells, and you give me copyright strikes for it. How is that fair to me? I don't get it. So, anyway. Oh, I gotta sneeze. So, I think I have Holy Bible study today at 2 p.m. So, that'll go from like 2 to 4, right? What are you guys doing today? Like, I'm slow with everything. I better set my alarm. Because if I don't, I'm going to forget. I did a video on my name, the Holy Bible Code. But then there was a second part that I came up in on a second page, the Holly Baglio in the Bible Code. But I didn't tape record that, and that got into it even deeper. But, you know, I think what I shared about my Holy Bible Code, what I think I shared so far with it, I think that's enough information about what showed up from my Holy Bible Code. The rest of it just, I'm really humbled. I'm definitely humbled. It's not that I don't want to share it. It's just that I'm truly humbled. The message that Heavenly Abba gave to me, and you know, I'm humbled. So, anyway, yeah, those bells are nice and relaxing, especially when they play that song. You're going to watch the inside of your eyelids soon. I love you, Kenzie. You know, I'm probably going to get going too, to be honest, so that way I can get a couple of things done before the Holy Bible study. I've got a lot of things to catch up on, and I'm sorry I'm behind everyone. Come on. Why are you so difficult? Oh, there we go. Alright, so I can keep an eye on you from here. Good, I'm set. I'm going to get going too, so take Keeper to the park and then do a Holy Bible study. On Streammanity. Oh, I gotta do that. I have a profile, I think, on Streammanity. Don't I? Yes. I gotta spend time doing that. First, my house. I am getting my house in order. And then I will worry about this online stuff. I really... Then most likely I have it. I think I'm going to have to call the allergist. My eyes get so puffy. I took Benadryl thinking it might help my allergies, and all I did was toss and turn. I kept waking up every hour and tossing and turning, and it was terrible. Good afternoon, James. How are you? It's good to see you. Vinegar and water works well to clean and breathing. It is good for sinuses. That's what I've been cleaning with, is water and vinegar. But, you know, like I said, certain spots, like I got out Windex or Mr. Bubbles are coming out as more developers are working on the platform. Thank you. When I clean the shower with Tilex, this will come in handy. So, other than that, fear factor. Yeah, my fear factor is I gotta paint my thumbnail again because I split it and there's blood underneath the nail. And if it gets caught on anything, it's going to rip off, and I can't look at it because there's blood under the nail, and I'll pass out if I have to look at it. When I was cleaning, my poor thumb had a tragic event happen to it. So since then, I've just been keeping it covered up with nail polish so I don't pass out. Could you imagine me having to wear a mask in a store? Oh, jeez, passing out. I'd never wake up because I keep breathing in CO2. So, anyway. I love them too. Look, see? Perfect. Good as new. Like nothing happened. It's 11:11. Oh, Roxanne, those are my favorite numbers. It's 12:11 here. Right? That's cool. And then somewhere else it's 1:11 p.m. Hold your horses for a sec. You can giddy up afterwards. Thank you. Yeah, during the summer I paint my fingernails and toenails blue and green after my papa's eyes. But actually it was a blue and gray eye, so I have this for gray, and then I have blue, but it's in the bathroom. But before it peels off, it's that dark color, so one light, one dark. But thank you. And then I have silver sparkles that I put on top. Oh, you have a beautiful day, Roxanne. Yeah, I'm going to get going. Oh, I've talked to you guys for 45 minutes and said absolutely nothing productive the whole entire time. It's been a waste. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not a waste. I actually wanted to come hang out with you guys. I wanted to see what you guys were up to. Say hi. Tell you I love you. I hope you guys are having a nice day. I don't know. Wait, I have to look something up while I got you here. Talking about absolutely nothing. Oh, no, that sucks. It's a week after the fact. Even better. I'm plotting something, but I can't tell you guys about it, and it's so hard for me to keep secrets. I want to tell you guys, and I can't. But I'm going to take you guys on a field trip with me. I can't tell you where, I can't tell you when, but I can't wait to do it. I'm not sure if I'm bringing... I don't think so, no. No. I don't know if I'm going alone or not. It'd be better if I went alone, though. Because if I went alone... I'm working my second job till 5. James, you work too much. What do you do? I sent you an email. Oh, which reminds me, my prayer warrior, editor, and good friend and sister in Christ, Anna's probably like, Holly only calls me when she wants something. Now she's only calling me for Zoom. I wonder if we're going to do the Hello Earth tomorrow. I can't rent it. I can't rent it because I took all the money I had and I went food shopping. And I have the receipts here to prove it. Sadly, I paid cash, but... Actually, no, I didn't pay cash. Well, for some of it I did. But anyway, so I can't rent the movie. But I know someone who has it. So I was contemplating asking them if I could borrow the movie, asking Anna to borrow Zoom, and then playing the Hollow Earth Theory, Hollow Earth series for you by Justin and Westfall. But it's got to be on Zoom. So you guys need to download the Zoom application, but do not put your phone number and do not put your email address in as your username because other people will see it and you want to protect that information. Like, I have a lot of loved ones out there who I want to call, but I can't give out my phone number because honestly, when this phone rings, I run in the other direction. There's some days I can handle it and some days I can't. Right now, the people that text me and call me, when they text me and call me, we're on like the same page. They don't keep me too long, or there's other times where we're just on the phone for hours. But there's only a couple of people that I touch base with like daily or weekly, and it's always a very soothing and gentle conversation, even though we're talking about like the roughest topics and we're going through like the most wickedest struggles, and everything is, you know, but I can't have the, just don't take it out of context, guys. Just don't, please. But if some people get like a number that doesn't come up, it could be me trying to call all of you. It's just, I can't make myself available all of the time. And I've tried to do that, and it got me in a world of trouble. And then I lost grip of trying to fight my strongholds. I started to stumble on my narrow path. I'm trying to hold other people up. And I want to do that. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But, see, I'm online already. And I'm available here already. I'm trying to open up other platforms like MeWe. And there's like another one. And another one, and another one. This way people can reach out to me. But when it comes to my cell phone, it's a little bit, I can't do it. So I just want my loved ones to have my number. And, you know, there's people I talk to daily and weekly. But, you know, a lot of just, I can't have it ringing all the time. The thing is, though, my Facebook and everything rings on my cell phone, so even when I'm somewhere else, you guys still have access to me. I'm still right here. I don't like people asking me for my phone number. Why do they want it and why do they need it? I don't think they do. Now, if Kenzie wants it, of course. But Kenzie and I do private video calls, even better. We have a Jetsons phone. We talk back and forth and see each other. I mean, it's even better than a cell phone call. You know, I like that. And I adore that stuff. But just, I don't know what it is. This topic has been brought up a lot lately, and it's probably because I changed my cell phone number, and a lot of the other people don't have it. And by other people, I mean trolls, haters, stalkers. They try to befriend me online, and then all of a sudden, I think I can trust them. No, I can't. I can't give them my phone number. They don't need my address. I just, you know, I've experienced a lot of bad things coming my way from people who plot against me and wish for my downfall. And especially since my book formally has been copyrighted July 16 of 2020. My 4-year anniversary to come forward to the public as a whistleblower was July 17 of 2016. So I released my edited autobiography formally July 17th of 2016. I want to raise up prayers for Max Spears, his family, his loved ones, and everything that Max Spears loves. In Yeshua HaMashiach's name, Selah. I never knew him personally. I do believe I recall him from the domes and the projects thereof, and his life and his death profoundly impacted me. And I was encouraged to come forward to the public. And I'm doing the best that I can, and not everybody's going to like me, and not everybody's going to agree with me, and that's fine. But there are people out there that I can't talk to the topic in public. I can't tell you guys what's going on behind the scenes. But when people come after me in the manners that they've come after me since I've been forward to the public, it's gotten to the point, years later, obviously, today is July 23rd, 2020, it's gotten to the point years later where it can't be ignored anymore, and it's an injustice with the people who threaten me, stalk me, come after me, and all I do is remove their comments, a lot of comments. I should have taken screenshots of, and I didn't. I just deleted and blocked. But when it comes to sending me private messages and emails, and they think they have my account, but they don't. So whatever. I still see what they're doing in that account, and I'm not getting into it. And they're going to quote me on every word, so of course I'm going to cast dispersions. But, and they're going to fall for every one of them. But seriously, I can't talk about what goes on behind the scenes here. But when these people come after me and constantly making up new IDs, new emails, just to send me an email to try to belittle me, it doesn't work anymore. Everyone knows I didn't steal my autobiography or my drawings. They're copyrighted to my book is copyrighted to me. My website and what is on my website is copyrighted to me. It's all of my work. My grandparents' names were Millie and William Gabriel. Your grandparents' names were not those names, so obviously I didn't steal my autobiography from anybody else. And excuse me for even repeating this, not to give darkness and the supporters of darkness any food to eat or waste my time or breath. I just want to say, yourself doesn't have to be a phone number, your YouTuber. I'm right here. I'm right here, right? I'm right here. If I'm right here, then you don't need my phone number. You can direct message me or call me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. We can have a video call. You got Skype, right? We got a video call. All right. You don't need my number. You can call me through there. You can private message me through there. You don't need my email. You don't need my number. And people who are emailing the address that they're trolling, that email address, that's personally attacking me. So anyway, yeah, I get, so for people that I do love, my loved ones, I probably will call you from a blocked number, but don't take it personally. Just understand what I've been through and what I've weathered, and it's not you, it's symptoms of the times that we're living in. But yeah, mostly people don't need my number. Now, I mean, if Rin Tin Tin said, hey, Holly, I want to call you, I'd be like, oh my gosh, wait, you got my number, right, Rin Tin Tin? We've exchanged it, right? Like, that's fine. But I've known her. It's different, and I'm not getting into how I know her, where I know her, and what we do that you guys don't know about. That's private. She's my private friend. So is Kenzie. She's my private friend. Ben. We're private. I talk to you every so often on the videos, but I think I've spent the times that I've been on videos and whatnot, I've spent time with both Kenzie and Ren on videos face to face. So I think that makes us personal friends, not just sisters in Christ, but personal. Plus, I'm grateful for you guys. Oh. This is why I bring up the trolls, because I'm struggling with something. This is what we can talk about. I'm going to keep you, an hour, 20 minutes. These long videos, nobody likes them. I don't either. Where was I? No. Haha. Right next to me. Okay. Excuse me. It was right next to me. Alright. Here we go, guys. Here's a whammy for you. Right? I'm not doing the King James Version. Everybody turn with me. Right now. Let's talk about this. Good. Hopefully the trolls got bored in the first 45 minutes, turned me off, and they're not going to hear what I'm saying next. How about I just do it from there? Pull up this. I could do ESV version. All right, Jeremiah 18. Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 18. By the way, in the Holy Bible codes, my name, Holly Baglio, runs through Jeremiah, the books of the prophets, King of Kings, Samuel, Psalms 119, Holly Baglio in the Bible codes. Yeah, so Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Samuel, King of Kings, Psalms 119. Where else? Well, anyway, so, but it runs through Jeremiah particularly. I wrote it down, but I don't have it in front of me. Alright, but my name runs through Jeremiah. Nonetheless, 18, we're going to pick it up. Verse 18. They said, "Come, let's make plans against Jeremiah, for the teaching of the law by the priests will not cease, nor will counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophets. So come, let's attack him with our tongues and pay no attention to anything he says." Verse 19. "Listen to me, Lord. Hear what my accusers are saying. Should good be repaid with evil? Yet they have dug a pit for me. Remember that I stood before you and spoke in their behalf, spoke on their behalf, to turn your wrath away from them. So give their children over to famine, hand them over to the power of the sword. Let their wives be made childless and widows. Let their men be put to death, their young men slain by the sword in battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses when you suddenly bring invaders against them. For they have dug a pit to capture me and have hidden snares for my feet. But you, Lord, know all their plots to kill me. Do not forgive their crimes or blot out their sins from your sight. Let them be overthrown before you. Let them, deal with them in the time of your anger." That's powerful. Think about it. So it's like, hey, hi, Jeff. It's great to see you. Anna, I was just talking about you. I missed your live stream last night. So let's think about this. So these people that come against us, we're always praying for our enemies. And yes, we should. But then there comes a time with all their plots and plans against us that, look at what Jeremiah said and prayed to Heavenly Abba. He basically says, lift your hand and turn them over to it. Turn them over to the darkness. Look at what they're plotting against me, the weapons they form against me, how they come against me constantly, years upon years. And I can't do it anymore, Abba. I don't, you know what? Let your judgment, be upon them. So today I'm walking around with Keeper, and when I get off here, I'm taking her to the park. Yes, I will not be wearing sweatpants in the park. It's just I keep my house very cold. I like it for breathing purposes, and it's humid out. So sometimes it feels nice to wear some sweats because it is. Anyway, my air conditioner is definitely being exercised. Anyway, what was I saying? So this morning I was walking Keeper, and I said, Heavenly Abba, you know, this thing has been on my mind, and of course I surrender everything to you all the time. But when I read the thing about Jeremiah, you know, and my other peers, they talk about your judgments, or like even if they're talking about a situation, my peers seem to say, you know, let this person be judged now. Like when we thought that one person yesterday could have been dead, what some of the comments were. Like, it's sad that, you know, there was never justice served for what he did while he was alive. Instead, he got off, and he got death before. That's an easy get off the hook, scot-free, right? You do the crime, but you never get the punishment. You get death, but never the punishment. You die of natural causes without getting punished. So anyway, I was like, you know, Heavenly Abba, my peers talk about, you know, they have certain comments, and I'm not sure I always understand them, but I like to talk about them with you, and what's right and what's wrong in your eyes, and what you think about it. And I was like, Abba, these people that persecute me and do what they do, and they're gang stalking, cyber stalking, threatening, harassing, they're terrorizing me, or at least trying to. But Abba, I've been praying for them and praying for them and praying for them, and I don't want to pray for them anymore. And I think there's other things I could be praying for that would be much better of a focus for me. But you know, can they be served justice now? Can they have your judgment now for the things that they've done wrong? Can you see their sins now and take care of this now before they die, so that they're punished for what they have done? Because they're not being punished by this world, they're being promoted by this world, and it's atrocious. Good is not evil, and evil is not good. But Heavenly Abba, please help me to understand what I am and am not allowed to do. And I know I'm allowed to say anything to you, because I bring everything to you on my knees, on my belly, but I bring everything to you, everything under the sun that I'm thinking, just the way I'm thinking it, and I ask you to help me work through it. Please cover me with the blood of the Lamb and put my full armor on. Please fill and overflow me with the Holy Spirit. And please thank you for just allowing me to talk to you about these things. But Abba, I'm asking you to bring down this judgment on my foes and my enemies, which we know they're first and foremost your foes and enemies. They're not Christians or Jesus lovers or none of that. We know this, but you know, that's beside the point. Whatever, if they were of you and filled with the Holy Spirit, they wouldn't be acting like that in the first place, okay? So Heavenly Abba, there's these foes and enemies. They're coming against me. They've always been against you, but now they're coming against me personally and attacking me. And I know that they're going against you who works inside of me. That over and over again, I'm just absorbing this personal attack and absorbing the shots and absorbing and absorbing and absorbing. I'm tired of absorbing their attacks, and I turn the other chin, turn the other chin, turn the other chin. I've run out of chins, and I'm still turning the other cheek, turning on the other cheek. Please give them judgment now, in Yeshua's name. And Abba, since I'm asking for you to judge these people now before death, what is my judgment going to be? You know, because I'm pointing at these people, right? Let's not forget about the 3 fingers pointing back. So I said, Abba, I'm asking you for you to dole out your judgment and anger on them. Well, what's my judgment? What's my punishment? What have I done wrong? Like, you know, give me your judgment. You know, I'm asking for it to them, but what would my judgment be in Yeshua's name? And I test all spirits in Yeshua's name. I bind and cast down lying, stealing, familiar, seducing, unclean, deceiving spirits in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. So anyway, I get finished walking keeper. I get inside. I'm sitting down at the computer, and I'm going through worshiping Yud Hey Vav Hey with my brothers and sisters in Christ. And so we're fellowshipping, we're praying, we're worshiping, and I'm with half an ear paying attention to the news, trying not to get riled up by the news. And all of a sudden, Abba gave me this feeling, and it came over me, and it was just, Holly, you're right where I want you to be. Right here where I want you to be. And I said, Abba, would that be your judgment for me? Because if that's your judgment for me, boy, I want to keep, I want that judgment over and over again. I want to be right here for you and right where you want me to be, doing what you want me to be doing. Like, I want you. I want to be yours. And, you know, I'm really sorry. Hey, you know I've hurt people. You know, don't forget about this person or that person or what I did wrong here, what I did wrong there. I know everybody gets punished and judged. And Abba showed me something about my past. And I don't really want to say what he showed me. But he showed me something that had happened. Basically, he showed me something that had happened to me as a child. And then he kind of sped things up to now. And no, I can't really put words in Yud Hey Vav Hey's mouth, and I'd be wrong to do so. But what I took away from it was that I was punished and judged by this world already. And it's okay if I just stay in his love right now. And that to me is giving me back my quality of life and innocence that they stole from me. So I've already been punished and I've already been judged by this world and by men and women of this world. I've already been judged and punished by spiritual beings and angels. I think it's going to be okay if I just sit here in Heavenly Abba's love and let him take care of everything for me. But as far as these people that come up against all of us, I really hope that they turn to Yeshua so he can forgive them and wash all of this away. Because if they don't do that, all of their sins are going to stay open, and he's going to be very upset that they came against something that is inside Heavenly Abba Yud Hey Vav Hey's love. And anyway, so excuse me, I want to blow my nose. anyway, there's a lot of things that these trolls have done to me that I've not stated publicly. In private, I'll tell you all about it, and I'm happy to, but not publicly. But, so this has been a very serious conversation with Heavenly Abba and I. And thank you for letting me share it with you. So, oh, hang on. Don't you be barking at the neighbors out the window. Hey! Stop it. Hey. Come here. Come here. No, you get in here. You come with me. Yes, I have to keep an eye on you. You want to see my pretty... Yeah, look at her. Get over here. What do you think you're doing? Go into the window, barking out the window. At the neighbors, no. Anyway, so, having said that, your sorrow will turn into joy. Yeah. I love you, Rin Tin Tin, Roxanne. So, yeah, apparently, Roxanne, all of our names are written in the Holy Bible codes. It's not just limited to, like, certain people. All of our names. Your name, Rin's name, Bright's name, Amos's name. All of our names are in there. Everyone's name is in there. I don't know how to do any of it. Oh, she's a sweetie. Yeah. She's half chocolate lab, half Aikida. She's a sweetheart. She's a pain in the neck to walk, boy. She takes like 2 steps and stops and sniffs for like 15-20 minutes. Take 2 steps, stop and sniff for 20 minutes. Take 2 steps, stop and sniff for 20 minutes. So, you can imagine how long it takes us to get through the park, right? She is. She's cute. She's got a cute face. You have a blue healer? Nice. Holly, yes. Robert, yes. Your name, Robert, is written, not Bright, but your name, Robert, is written in the Holy Bible codes. Everyone's name is in there. I had asked I shouldn't ask things, but I had asked if maybe, like, people's names did not show up, or if, like, bad things came up in the message, and I wasn't given a clear answer to that. So, I think it's like everyone's name. I don't know if it's just the people who are written in the Book of Life whose names are in the Bible codes, but I thought it was everybody's name. Yeah, Roxanne Huffman, you're in the Bible codes, yes. James, Robert. Yeah, like, at first I thought the Bible codes were only for, like, people like John F. Kennedy or, like, famous actors or actresses. And then I had seen, like, Paul Begley get his Bible code, and I was like, oh, great, it's just for people that are well-known in Jesus. And then I found out different. I found out that everybody's in these Bible codes. It's not just limited to certain people. It's everybody. Robert means bright. Oh, really? Yeah, mine was, like, interesting. That thing that you see on the screen, this, Hang on a second. Which one is it? That one, right? So, okay. Is that big enough? From what I remember. This is Holly Baglio. This orange square is basically saying child of God. Right below it, you see it in red. Yud Hey Vav Hey, Yud Hey Vav Hey, Yud Hey Vav Hey, Yud Hey Vav Hey. That's Yud Hey Vav Hey saying his name 4 times. It says that I'm his soldier. I forget which line that's on. I think it's these black ones right here. It says that I'm his soldier. Like literal, she is my soldier. Everybody laughs at me for saying super soldier, but this right here in the red is Yeshua. Yeshua. Boy, I forget what all of these mean. I did a video about it. Alright. This over here. Wonder if I can get it bigger. This over here. It's kind of like 2 different lines that intersect down this, but like these orange squares, that's saying that I'm Yud Hey Vav Hey's child. The red ones are Yud Hey Vav Hey saying his name, but the colors mean something. And this is all in Hebrew, but in this area it says that I'm broken physically and I'm broken in my soul, but my spirit is still strong. And it says that I'm broken, but then when you turn it around, it means the flawless one. And what makes me flawless is not what I've endured. It's that Yud Hey Vav Hey covers me in his love, or that Yeshua covers me in his love and does not see my sins. I did a video about this, and now I can't remember it. Up here at the top, at the very top above here, going across my name, it says, well, is it up here or is it right next to it? I'm not sure which ones. It says clearly that I'm his remnant. It says remnant. Then these blue squares, it's talking, I forget where, but there's a messenger with me, an archangel. I think it's Archangel Michael, but there's what's it called? It's a messenger angel. So since I was born, there's been a messenger angel that's, I guess, assigned to me. But so the angel is speaking, like the angel is mentioned here, and the angel is speaking, or Yud Hey Vav Hey is speaking on behalf of the angel, or however it goes. But my angel shows up here. I forget what else it says about me. I'm his soldier, I'm the remnant, and, I wonder, where's my notes? Because I did write some things down, but I don't think too many. Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. I'm not going to find it. It's in my other notebook. All right. It's in my other notebook. But I have a set. This is the first sheet. there's a second sheet of Bible codes. I show up 2 times in the Bible codes. My full name, Holly Baglio, shows up. No, go that way. Okay. Thank you, Amos. I love you. Ben Franklin is in the Bible code, too. I like to meet him one glorious day, right? You keep the vision before your eyes of what he put in there for you. Yes. Thank you, Anna. Where's my other notebook? Hang on. I have like a million different notebooks. I think it's this one. What I tried to do was just record the code searcher and what she was saying. But there was a second sheet. Wait, no, that's the conference. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I didn't write anything down. I just kept a copy of the video of her explaining it to me. But, yeah. I'm his, he's mine, that's it. But, hey, my Lil, it's good to see you, sweetheart. Yeah, so, I found it encouraging, I really did. Because I was like, sweet, I want to be your soldier. I want to do something for you, Heavenly Abba. I'm going to make up my own category. Just so I can do something for you. Alright, well, it's an hour and 20 minutes. I've bored you guys for that long. So, if me was to say, Orbert, I don't know. I don't know, Bright. Alright, so it's 12:53 p.m. Do you know where your lunch is? I know where mine is. It's waiting for me to get it from the refrigerator. I'm so glad I spent the day cooking yesterday because now all I have to do is heat everything up. It's all done. Alright, so I'm going to get going. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thanks for letting me yammer on a bit. I am going to be back tomorrow, I am sure. And I'm positive that I'll have absolutely nothing to talk about again tomorrow, but I can fill an hour and 20 minutes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm glad to hang out with you guys and see you guys. And remember, I'm praying within for you. And I will see you soon. They are not, but doing for theirs. Holly. Alright, guys. I love you. Take care, Jeff. Thanks for being here, sweetheart. I love you. I love you guys. Have a nice day. Thanks for hanging out with me. 4 years. 4 years and 7 days. 4 years and 1 week. Alright, I love you.